Today we're going to work on multiplying polynomials, and we're going to start off by multiplying a binomial by binomial. And you remember that's 2 terms by 2 terms. The biggest thing to remember is distributing. To sum it all up, you just distribute everything and combine like terms. But for binomials, we have an acronym called FOIL, and it will make more sense as we go through the problems, but I'm going to write it out for you now. FOIL, the F is first, meaning you multiply the first term in each set of parentheses. Outside, you multiply the outside terms. Inside are the 2 inside ones, the ones that are only separated by the parentheses. And L is last for the last term in each binomial. Okay, so FOIL works for 2 binomials being multiplied. So our first example would be x minus 4 times 2x plus 3. Okay? And you'll hear math teachers, we make the word FOIL into a verb. So we're going to say we're going to FOIL it, which means you do your first term times your first term. So 2x times x is 2x squared. The outside numbers are the ones on the outside of the whole mess. So x times 3 is 3x. Inside are the 2 inside ones. We have negative 8x. And last are the last terms of each binomial. So negative 4 and 3. Okay. From here you're going to combine like terms. Typically it will be the 2 middle terms together if it's set up correctly. Watching your integer rules, watching your negative signs. And if you have no other terms to combine, that's your final answer. If you don't like the FOIL idea, you can think of it as first distributing your x to each term in the other parenthesis, and then you're distributing your negative 4 to each term. Your first you try is x minus 8 times 2x plus 5. Okay, now we're going to go on to a binomial times a trinomial, which is 2 terms and 3 terms. Same idea. If you can distribute, you can do any of this very easily. So first, I'm going to distribute the first term all the way through. So we'll do this. I like to write them as I go so I don't forget to go back. Using your exponent rules. And now I'm going to go and distribute the 3 through. Watching my subtraction signs. From here you look for your like terms to combine, and remember proper math etiquette. You want your final answer with your exponents in descending order. So we only have 1x to the 3rd, negative 4x squared, and positive 3x. Remember we grabbed the sign in front. So negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. And then a positive x minus 12x, or positive 5x, would be negative 7x. And your constant is 15. Okay, you try 2. If you're ever given the trinomial first, I think the easiest thing to do is to put the binomial first, because it's less distributing and less room for error. Okay, example 3 is a binomial squared. Remember, squared means times itself. If you guys think about our exponent chapter, over and over and over you heard us say you can't bring an exponent across an addition or subtraction sign. You can't bring an exponent across addition or subtraction. We said you would learn why in chapter 9. Well, we're in chapter 9. And this is why. Squared means times itself, so you literally write the binomial twice. Okay, from here we're going to use our FOIL. We'll do our first terms, outside terms, inside terms, and the last terms. Look to combine your like terms, and you should be good. Now, if you're up for a challenge or you like puzzles, go ahead and see if you can figure out a rule or a special way to get from the given binomial squared to the final answer in one step. You can find that, your teacher will give you a piece of candy. All right, last trinomial, or binomial you try, is x minus 6 squared. Have those done and any questions you have written down.